Jones, bonjour. Si je ne me trompe pas, il y a beaucoup d'écrits qui ont été publiés aux États-Unis sur le procès de Michael Jackson. Qu'est-ce que votre livre apporte de nouveau?
What's new about this book is that it exposes the media for the first time and really shows the public that the media does not present the entire story. And we as a public are used to believing that television and radio is gospel. And in fact, I have used the trial of Michael Jackson to show that the other side of the story was never presented by the media during the trial.
Quand je me suis penché sur ce livre, je pensais trouver une version nouvelle sur le complot contre Michael Jackson. J'ai trouvé un script du procès. Quelle était votre volonté en écrivant ce livre?
My goal in writing this book was to use actual facts from the trial so that we could prove to readers, okay, that I am not making something up. This is not my opinion in terms of what was or was not presented, that the news reportage really was slanted. This is why I was so deliberate and particular about using facts from the trial, because most people who read this book say, oh, voila, we never knew this was in the trial.
Je voudrais que vous rentriez plus dans le détail et que vous nous décriviez quelle est selon vous votre version du complot. On a deux suppositions, les médias et Sony.
Firstly, the conspiracy theory about Sony is very much, I think, a product of the fans' mentality. I don't know that Sony has done anything per se to hurt Michael Jackson. However, it's true that people at Sony would be very happy if Michael Jackson had been put behind bars, because then he would not have been able to fight for his rights to the catalog. So it's possible that there is somebody behind the scenes who was feeding information to the prosecution to help this along. It is possible. It's not only a theory. Okay, as far as the other side of the conspiracy, and the reason I call the book Conspiracy, is because the media, certain members of the media, were definitely involved with the prosecution, and they already had a deal, okay, to have pictures of Michael Jackson behind bars in order that they would be the first to make the most money from books, etc. And the prosecution, therefore, was feeding the biggest people in the media, and that made everybody else follow. So, and finally, the reason I call the book Conspiracy is because the most insane part of the trial, because this prosecutor was so desperate to find some way to put Michael Jackson behind bars, was to charge him with conspiracy, kidnap this family of the accuser, which was completely crazy. The more you watched it in the trial, the more you thought, wait a minute, this makes no sense at all. And it didn't make any sense, because Michael Jackson, these people were using his money, his limos, his Rolls Royces, his everything, going back and forth to LA. If he's conspiring to hold them hostage, how are they taking trips back and forth? It was insane. It started to make you think, what is wrong with these prosecutors? They are desperate. And this was another reason why I called him.
Est-ce que Michael Jackson est au courant de votre livre? Est-ce que vous avez eu un retour à ce sujet-là?
I believe he knows about my book. However, Michael Jackson is very much in seclusion. I cannot get a response from him through anyone, even to him, including his publicist, his lawyer. And I did send the book to him through he has it, but he will not acknowledge the book.
C'était donc Aphrodite Jones pour le complot contre Michael Jackson, qui est sorti depuis le 26 mai. Aphrodite Jones, merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Merci, monsieur.